Hi everyone! So yarn came in the mail today and I actually ordered this from a small business on Etsy that I just randomly found. And look how cute the packaging is! I am actually obsessed. And I love how the tapes are plant-based only. We love that. And this is my first time buying hand-dyed yarn, which is really interesting because I never really thought to buy hand-dyed yarn. It just kind of came up on my Etsy when I was scrolling and I'm like, huh. This is really nice. And I won't lie, hand-dyed yarn is pretty expensive, but it is pretty worth it since they are hand-dyed. And you're also supporting a small business, which is really fun and really cool. And all the small businesses I've bought from always have the cutest packaging. Like, this is so cute. Oh my god, really? She literally gave me the sweetest note, so pause if you want to read it because it literally made my whole day and like my whole week. And I love it when small businesses do this, and I just love supporting, you know? And I also got some spiral stitch markers, which look pretty cool, and also this business card. So go support. I'll put her link in the description below. Check her out. And look how gorgeous this yarn is. I don't know if the lighting really does it justice, but I promise you it looks really good in the end product. Trust me. Let's just say things didn't go according to plan when I was winding the yarn. So I've never winded skeins. Are they called that? So I thought, you know, I could do it easy. And usually people use a Swift, but I didn't have one, so I just placed it on the floor, which is stupid because look what happened. And it took me hours to untangle. That's okay, my dad helped me and my dog kind of. But I highly recommend putting around what are they called? Little legs of chairs. The little legs. I used the stool and it helped a lot, as you can see. And please don't make the same mistake as me. But there's also just something so satisfying about winding yarn. And this like bowl winder cake maker is a lifesaver, let me tell you. So finally, after untangling and winding yarn, I can start on the top. I was super excited because the texture is really cool. I worked with a stitch I don't usually work with, which is super cool. And by the way, if you don't know what a pattern test is, because I realized that maybe some people don't know what it is, it's basically when a designer comes up with a new crochet or knitting pattern. I think maybe this can also apply to sewing, except I don't really do too much sewing stuff yet. But they send off a free copy of the pattern to a group of people who will test it and then provide feedback and also give measurements and, you know, just give feedback overall. And I think it's really cool because you meet so many cool people and it helps promote the pattern itself, helps grow the testers' accounts, and it's just a fun process in my opinion. By the way, who you see on screen right now is Jenna Phipps, and she's my favorite YouTuber at the moment. She's just so fun and quirky, and she does like crochet, knitting, sewing, thrift flips, home decor. She's insane. Like, she's actually insane. And she is really inspiring me to start doing knitting again because it's been like over a year since I did knitting, and there's some things I want to knit, you know? So that'll be a video. And same with sewing. That might be another video too because I want to sew my own clothes. By the way, I want to express how grateful I am to be accepted and be part of this amazing group of testers because this is my first pattern test. I was real nervous, but I did it and it was super exciting. The whole process, honestly, was super exciting. And I love how it turned out. I'm so happy. Yes, that's my dog. You actually might hear him bark in the background while I do these voiceovers, like occasionally. But anyway, his name is Charlie, so I had to try. Oh, never mind, he left. Anyway, I'm actually watching Emily in Paris. Because I felt like it, and a friend was like, hey, I'm watching it, so I'm like, okay, I'll watch it too since I'm crocheting. And it's really not my type of show, honestly. Sometimes the outfits can be a little much for me, okay, personally. But honestly, I would watch season 3. I actually found it quite entertaining, and I finished it in like 2-3 days. I don't even remember, so long ago. But if you're thinking about watching Emily in Paris, maybe you should. Maybe, you know. I watched quite a bit when I was crocheting this top. Like, I watched Don't Look Up, which actually is such a good movie. I heard kind of bad reviews about it, but I actually really like it. Another show that I've watched is Bridgerton, and I didn't really like the first season that much. I was like, but the second season I love a lot. However, one thing with Bridgerton that I found really weird was when I heard Thank You Next orchestral version. I was really put off by it. And Girls Like You orchestral version, that one too. Oh god. Yes, it was 5 a.m. when I recorded that, and yes, I did stay up all night making this top. But what's new? This is very Caitlin of me. But isn't the texture so pretty? I'm like actually obsessed. By the way, right here, I made a mistake, so sorry to disappoint you guys, but I had to restart. Oh, spoiler alert, I had to restart. But like what I'm doing here is I'm trying to like undo it, but I actually destroyed the foundation chain, which is not ideal, and then later on I thought I could put the foundation chain back, but that was very hard, so, you know, had to restart, but that's okay, because I actually I actually really enjoy making this top. It's so much fun to make. Like, I'm about to make my second one for my friend. Shout out to you. And I'm super excited because, like, I seriously think you guys should buy this pattern because her layout is so cute and so easy to read. It's like one of the easiest patterns I've read, probably. Well, one of them at least. And I highly recommend you guys should go buy it. Honestly, like if I wasn't pattern testing for this, I would probably buy it. So yeah, link in the description, guys. Seriously, it's super easy to read. I'd say it's for advanced beginner, by the way. Also, I did record me trying to fix this as the sun came up. Once again, very Caitlin of me, but you're gonna expect that, you know. Anyway. I didn't record much of me unraveling the top just because I was really tired. As you can tell, I stayed up until like 5. But I did get this done and I'm super happy with it. Yes, I did it a second time, but I didn't mind because this top is really fun to make, as I said before. By the way, I've been learning the piano and it's super fun. And I don't know why I'm talking like that, but I used to play more violin actually, but I could not be bothered to get it out of the case every time. Yeah, piano is fun. And look at my little piano room. It's really cute and I'm in love with it. It's such a fun hobby to have, just music. And here's me crocheting. I think I'm making the sleeves here, which are very beautiful. And I can't wait for you guys to see. So yes, this is the last crocheting day and I'm super excited. Here I am winding the accent collar that I'm gonna use for the top, but I actually did not end up using this in the end because it's a little thick. It is 8-ply, but it is a bit on the thicker side, I've noticed, with this type of yarn. which I don't mind, but for this, it just wasn't really it for this top. So I actually used something else. I didn't show you, but I ended up using something else, and I much prefer it. Isn't that so satisfying, by the way? It's kind of cute. I love yarn cakes, and this yarn winder thing has been such a lifesaver in my crocheting journey. So I highly recommend, well, if you're gonna crochet a bit more. So the postman came by our house, and now my dog is barking. So apologies if you can hear my dog. He does this every time the postman comes. Anyway, here I am finishing off the finishing details, and I'm super excited because it looks really good. And I remember when I was making this top, I kept wearing it after every bit of progress I made, even if it wasn't a lot, but I was super happy. I love making my own clothes. And I remember as I was doing the first back panel, I was like crocheting with my mom, and I kept showing her after every few rows I did. I was like, look, oh my gosh, mom, look. And then she's like, yeah, that's great. And she was like, okay, you can stop now. But I love making clothes. I think it's a lot of fun, and you get to wear it and be proud of it. Like, I can't wait to go in public and for someone to say, hey, where'd you get that from? And I'd be like, I made it myself. Yeah. Anyway guys, I really hope you enjoyed watching this video because I had a super fun time making this job, so be sure to support Wynona on Instagram and go check out her pattern and maybe even purchase it for yourself because it is so beautiful and the layout is so cute and easy to read, so check her out. And also support the testers. You can see them on Wynona's Instagram. They did an amazing job and everyone's versions look so goddamn cute. Also, this video is a bit late. It's been like 2 weeks since the release, but at least it's here and you're watching this video. But yeah, I've been a bit busy. I'm working on pattern tests, which is really exciting. And yeah, thank you for being here, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Bye!